Hello children, welcome to the maths class. Today I am going to explain you about the addition. So, the topics to be covered, they are addition with and without carrying, properties of addition and word problems related to the addition. I will tell you some basic rules that you have follow while doing an addition. See, let us take if it is a 3-digit number or 4-digit number or 5-digit number, whatever it may be, the basic rules are common. See, I will take the 3-digit number first. For a 3-digit number, what is the place value chart? Ones, tens and hundreds. So, for without carrying, we should take the numbers that the sum of both the numbers should not exceed 10. So we have to take numbers like that. Let us take 123 and 341. Okay. While doing addition, we should always start from the ones place. So ones place, tens place and hundreds place. This is the order we have to follow while doing the addition. Ones, next going to the tens place, next to the hundreds place. So ones place, what is there in the ones place in the first number? It is 3 and the next number 1. So what is the sum of ones place? It is 4. Next we will go to the tens place. So 2 plus 4 it is 6 and next 1 plus 3 it is 4. This is the way we have to follow while doing the addition. It may be with carrying or without carrying or whatever it may be. So, ones place. First we have to add up the ones place and next shift to the tens place and then to the hundreds place. For a 4-digit number, the place value chart is ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. Okay? And the same rule. If we want to sum up the numbers without carrying means we have to take numbers that the sum of two numbers should not exceed 10. So let us take 1, 2, 3, 1 and 5, 4, 3, 2. The same thing. It may be a 3-digit number 4, 5 or 6. The rule is common. First add ones place and then shift to the tens place and then to the hundreds place and then to the thousands place. So what is the sum of the ones place here? It is 1 plus 2, 3 and next tens place 3 plus 3 is 6 and next hundreds place 2 plus 4 is 6 and next thousands place 1 plus 5 is 6. So 6663 is the answer. And next we will learn how to do addition with carrying. When we get carrying means when the sum of two numbers is more than 10, then we will do carrying to the next digit. So let us take a 3-digit number. Same. Hundreds, tens and ones. So 123. So we can 423 and 679. Let us take numbers like this. The same thing, if we want to do addition, first we have to sum up the numbers in the ones place. So what are the numbers in the ones place? It is 3 plus 9. Okay. So what is 3 plus 9? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What is the sum of these two digits? It is more than 10. 3 plus 9 is 12. So what we have to do in the 12 is written as 1 and 2. Yes. So we have to carry 1 here and write the 2 here. Okay. We have to carry 1 here, okay? Write the 2 here and next here 1. So 2 plus 1. What is this? Then we have to add up this 2 with this one. Then what will come? 2 plus 1. How much? 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 7. Understood? 2, this carrying 1. So 2 plus 1 and then 2 plus 1 is 3 and then 7. 3 plus 7, it is 10. Again carrying. So we have to put 0 here and 1 here. Fine. And next again 1 is there. So we have to add this 1. 4 and 1 should be added first and then the sum that is obtained should be added to the 6. 4 plus 1 is 5. So now see, 4 plus 1 is 5 and 5 plus 6 now. What is 5 plus 6? It's 11. So the answer is 1102. Fine. This is how we have to do addition with the carrying. For a 5-digit number, we should take 10,000, thousands, hundreds, tens and ones. Then we have to take 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Sometimes the carrying may come at any place. Means it may come right away in the ones place or in the tens place, in the hundreds place, in the thousands place, or it may come, sometimes it may come at the end like 10,000s place. Let us see wherever the carrying may be, the same process applies. First we have to do the addition from the ones place as usual. So what is 3 plus 2? It is 5. And next 2 plus 1 is 3. 7 plus 1 is 8. Next 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So till more than 10. So what we have to do? We have to do carrying. So 1 here and another one here. What we have to do now? 2 plus 1. What is 2 plus 1? It is 3. So now 3 plus 5. Okay? 8. The answer is 81,835. 3 digits, 4 digits, 5 digits, 6 digits, whatever it may be, the same process applies. Next we are going to learn about the addition properties. What are the addition properties? There are 3 addition properties and they are property of order, property of zero and property of grouping. So let's discuss each and every property in detail. So first one, property of order. First we will learn about the property of order. So what is property of order then? We have 5 plus 4 and 4 plus 5. Okay. What is 5 plus 4? It is after 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here what we are doing? We are taking the 5 first and then the 4. The value is 9. So in the same case, in the next case what we are doing? We are taking the 4 first and then the 5. What is the answer? Here also 9. So what does the property of order mean is, whatever, if we exchange the order we add, it doesn't affect the answer. Okay. Whatever the value we take first or last, the order we are taking the numbers does not affect the sum. Let us discuss in a word problem. For example, I will give you, on Sunday I had 100 oranges. Monday 20 oranges, and Tuesday 50 oranges. So when we take the order of Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, what is the value here? How many oranges I have in total? It is 100 plus 20, 120, 120 plus 50, 170. Okay, it is in total. Therefore, in total I have 170 oranges in my hand from Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. According to the order of property, if I exchange the order, what will happen? Just see. See, I will take the Monday first. What is the value of Monday here? 20. So, I will take Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday. I am just exchanging the order of the days and the values. So on Monday, how many? 20. On Tuesday, it is 50. And on Sunday, it is 100. So let's calculate the again. Let's calculate the sum again. What will happen? 20 plus 50, 70. 70 plus 100, 170. What is the answer? It is the same 170. So according to the order of property, if we exchange the values from down to top or top to bottom, then the sum of all the numbers does not change. There will be no effect if we exchange the order. Next property. Property of 0. Property of 0. What does property of 0 mean? See, 540 plus 222. Here 0 is there. 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 6 is 6. According to the property of 0, what does it implies means if we add anything with the 0, the same number is the answer. See, 5 plus 0 is 5. 6 plus 0 is 6. Same. If we add anything with the 0, it is the higher value itself, the number itself. Okay. 0 plus 0 is 0. Fine. That is called the property of 0. The last property. Property of grouping. What does the property of grouping mean? I will take some set of numbers. I will take some set of numbers 4, 6, 7, 8 and all. Let us take these 4 numbers. And if I add these numbers first and then add this number, or if I do the addition like this, 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8, then both the answers will be same. So the property of order, property of grouping states that the group that you form from anything means if you take 4 plus 6 and plus 7 plus 8, or 4 plus 6 plus 7, 8 doesn't affect the answer. So the sum of any group you take is the same. Let us, example is 4 plus 6 plus 7 is one group, or 6 plus 7 plus 1 is one group. If we take whatever we take, Both the cases are acceptable, and in both the cases the answer is the same. Okay. Problems. See, for example, I'll tell you an example. One word problem. Nita bought one rhymes book for 50 rupees and one science book for 100 rupees, one maths book for 150 rupees and one Hindi book for 70 rupees. So, what is the total that he paid to the salesman? This is the question. So, first take what Nita bought. First, rhymes book for 50 rupees, and next science book for 100 rupees, and next maths book for 150 rupees. Okay, and next Hindi book for 60 rupees. How much she paid in total? We have to do the addition. So, if you get confusion, the 3-digit numbers should be written first. First, when you are doing a word problem, you have to do the sentences like this. Nita bought a rhymes book for 50 rupees and she bought a science book for 100 rupees. She bought maths book for 150 rupees. She bought Hindi book for 60 rupees. So, therefore, the Nita gave how much? 6, 10, 16. Finally, the sentence is, what will be the last sentence? Therefore, Nita gave 360 rupees to sales boy. Understood? First, the given information should be written first while doing a word problem. At the end, the result sentence should come. Therefore, Nita gave 360 rupees to the salesperson. Understood? This is the way how you have to do a word problem. First, you have to write the given sentences and then the final result sentences should come.